Mike, let's first reflect on the last 3 Greene King IPA Championship games. We've got 10 points from 15. What are your reflections on these games?
Well, we're a little bit frustrated, if I'm honest. I think we should have probably got 13 points from the 15. That was the target, and we've just fallen short of that. But we've got to look at the circumstances. Going away to a very tough Moseley team away from home, which is always a tough place to do, but in those weather conditions which were severe and extreme. It wasn't wet weather rugby, it was swimming pool rugby, and ultimately we've come up short there on the bounce of a ball. And that's not taking anything away from the Moseley team, which is a very resilient outfit. But we had to look inwards there after that game. We had to reflect. We circled the wagons. And we got back to what made us a good rugby team. We were hard-working, gritty, resilient, focusing on the basics, and just growing as a squad. And we certainly came out against Jersey and put a performance together, both smart in terms of the way that we played the game, but also our execution and our accuracy to score the tries that we did. And we've then backed that up once again by going up to Doncaster. Tough place to go. And the boys again showed the grittiness, the honesty, the hard working that we want to be embedded in this squad to get the win away at Doncaster to put us in the position we are in the table, which is sitting a comfortable third. But can't help but feel we missed an opportunity up at Moseley. But maybe that experience has allowed us to put the culture and embed the culture further and allow it to grow. And we just need the players to take further responsibility and accountability to grow us into that hard-working, that gritty, that resilient team that we want to be every week.
But we're still sitting third, so we're in a pretty good place.
We are in a good place, and that's testament to the squad as well, because resources have been tested with the injuries that we've had to carry through the first half of this league campaign, and those that have taken the pitch have done so and given 100% every time. And we're hopeful that we'll start to see some of the injured boys returning to the training paddock over the coming weeks, which will only increase the competition for places and will certainly make us stronger, both as a squad but also as we go out on match day.
Has the BNI Cup come at a good time for us, given that we might get a few players coming back from injury and we can ease them in this competition? Yeah,
I mean, the BNI Cup has not gone our way in what was a very, very tough group. But, these next 3 weeks allow us to give those guys that haven't had as much game time as they want an opportunity to push for the shirt. And that will only grow competition and will further enhance the performances of everybody and get everybody on their toes. But it also will allow us to introduce some of the injured players back into the group. And allow them to compete. So, all in all, it probably has come at the right time for us because it just allows us to rest easy on some of the rotations where we're able to, but also allow guys the opportunity to push for a shirt as we move into the next round of league games.
We're sitting third. We've basically been in the playoffs all season, but the nature of this league, especially at the results of the weekend, everyone can beat everybody. Apart from probably Bristol and Worcester, although Worcester had to really fight hard to get their win at the weekend there. It's going to be a dogfight till then, isn't it? Yeah, it is, and we didn't expect anything less, which is why we put this squad together as we have. We're not the biggest of squads, so we're going to have to be resilient. And it's going to take a huge effort from every member of this squad, but the character and the personality of every member of this squad that's been chosen is to be honest, to be hard-working, to be gritty, to front up. They're the qualities that we want as a squad. They're the qualities we want within the individuals' characters, and we're starting to see that. We've seen that over the last 3 weeks. You've seen that in their eye. They've realised that we've got to front up, we've got to put it in for each other, and they're working hard off the pitch as a squad. They're coming together off the pitch as a squad, and we're starting to see that kind of evolve onto the pitch, both on the training park, as you can see behind us, but also on match day as well. Now, as you touched on, we've got Connacht this weekend. Is it revenge? Is that the buzzword this week?
Well, I wasn't so much revenge. I think it's kind of righting some wrongs, if I'm honest. They kind of showed us what character is required when they came back from the game in Connacht. Fantastic effort by young men for Connacht who fronted up for their shirt and dug deep and had a never say die attitude, and as a result they got their win against us on their home ground, and that kind of showed us you know, where we were a little bit short on a few things, and you know, those sorts of things highlight which allow you to grow yourself, and kind of, you got to get it wrong to get it right sometimes. And you know, credit to Connacht, they're a good side with great values, and their squad and their ethos is very much something that we respect. But nonetheless, when they come here, they're going to be against a very different London Scottish team, both in terms of outlook and approach to work. You know, we've learnt our lessons, and it now gives those guys on the edge at London Scottish a real opportunity to stake a claim for a shirt.
And just finally, we've recently launched the Incredible Journey campaign that you're fronting up in the flyer. Can I just ask what your favourite moment has been, or the highlight since you joined the club is?
Well, I mean, you know, there's many. A lot of people talk about that London Welsh win and the grittiness and the work ethic we saw that day. But you know, me being a back, I'm always going to pick up on part of a point. It was really the way that we burst out the blocks in the game against Leeds last year at home. I mean, we blew them away in the first 30 minutes. Bonus point, tries scored everywhere. You know, backs just carving open holes, forwards carrying and hitting gaps. It was a fantastic first half display by the entire team from an attacking perspective. Bucks will like to talk about defence. Me, I like to talk about attack. And it just typified, you know, a comprehensive attacking performance that this squad was capable of.
Hopefully we get more of the same this weekend. Thanks for joining us.
Cheers.